अस्सलामुअलैकुम। उम्मीद है आप सब खैर आफियत से होंगे। तो हमारा यहाँ पे आज प्रोग्राम था जो कि गर्ल्स हायर सेकेंडरी में था, RSBBP जो कि एक जोनल लेवल कंपटीशन था, जहाँ पे सेमिनार बच्चों का था और वहाँ पे मौजूद थे बच्चों के। तो आप देखिए हमारी एक स्कूल की बच्ची ने वहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेट किया, जो कि बहुत ही छोटी बच्ची है, 6th क्लास की बच्ची है। इसने 10th के बच्चों के साथ कम्पीट किया, 9th के बच्चों के साथ कम्पीट किया। ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही फख्र की बात है कि इसने 10th 9th बच्चों के साथ कम्पीट किया। अब देखिए कितनी छोटी बच्ची है, कैसे अपना टॉपिक डिलीवर कर रही है, 6th क्लास में पढ़ रही है। अगर आपको ये टॉपिक पसंद आया तो प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। अल्लाह हाफिज़ और आप देखते रहिए और सुनते रहिए इसका टॉपिक।
Now multiply that by 8 billion people on earth. That is the scale of our plastic. Problem: every year over 130 million metric tons of plastic end up polluting our land, rivers and oceans. That is the weight of more than 30,000 Eiffel Towers. And the hardest part, most of it's used once then thrown away. But here is the good news: we already know how to fix this. The question is not, can we reduce plastic pollution? It's will we. The problem why we can't ignore it. Let me be clear. Plastic itself is not evil. It saves lives in medical devices, makes things lighter, preserves the problem is single use. Throw away plastic items designed to be for some minutes, but last for centuries. These plastics break down into tiny particles called microplastics. They have been found in our drinking water, in the air, in rain, and inside our body. Scientists have detected microplastics in human blood, lungs, and urinary syndromes. We are not just using plastic, we are ingesting it, breathing it, and passing it to the next generation. The solutions, what actually works, but disappear is not an option. Action is, around the world solutions are already working. Tajio China launched the Peru Circle model, paying fishing communities to collect ocean plastic and turn it into new products. Mumbai ran a recyclable that turned over 500 tons of waste into public furniture. Banks, bus stops, and even playground equipment. Closer to home, we can become part of the solution with 3 simple shifts. First, refuse. Say no to single use. Plastic straws, bags and cutlery. Carry a reusable bag and bottle. It sounds, but if one person does this for a year, they save over 300 plastics and 150 bottles. Second, redesign your habits. Buy products in glass material or paper. Choose those fruits and vegetables instead of prepackaged ones. Support business that use refill stations or returnable packing. Third, raise your voice. Governments respond to public pressure. Ask your local leaders to ban unnecessary plastics. Invest in recycling infrastructure and support global plastic treaty. A UN agreement that would finally turn the tide. A call to action, some people say one person make a difference. But plastic pollution is not caused by one person. It's caused by billions of conscious choices. Think of a plastic bottle you throw away. It does not disappear. It either ends up landfill for 450 years, or it chokes a turtle, or it breaks down into microplastic in your drinking water. Or if we act, it gets recycled into something useful. The choice is ours, not someday, today. So here is my challenge to everyone in this room. For next week, collect every piece of single-use plastic you touch. At the end of week, look at that pile, then ask yourself, how much of it was really necessary? And then start saying no. The ocean does not become polluted by the plastic in one person's hand, but it can be cleaned by the action of millions. Let's be that million. Let's be the generation that